What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self Defense, and today I want to talk about a tragic story, but it's a story that I just want to reiterate, man. If you get attacked, it's most likely from someone that you know, and there's only so much you can do to get out of an attack, but you want to avoid the situation before it happens. So I want to talk about this tragic story that involves Puerto Rican boxer Félix Verdejo. He was charged with killing a pregnant woman. So I'm going to read over this story, man. It's from NPR.com, and the story is all over. It's on CNN, all over the place. But I like this story by Vanessa Romo, and she goes in a little bit more into the gory details. A former Olympic boxer was arrested in Puerto Rico on Sunday in the kidnapping and murder of a woman who was pregnant with his child, amid a troubling and persistent rise in violence against women on the island that has triggered a state emergency. So they discovered her body, man, and they actually have a witness who has firsthand knowledge. And I'm going to just go over these. I'm going to gloss over these gory details real quick and then just get into the meat and potatoes, what I want to talk about. But a special agent was talking about how he had the witness, and, you know, he saw him put her into the car. He punches her, he drugs her, and then he shoots her and ties something to her leg and basically throws her into the river or the water. And then he left her, and it's all because she was pregnant and he didn't want her to have the baby. So the 27-year-old boxer has been married for about 8 years to a woman named Elise Sierra. They have 2 children, and he was trying to make a comeback in his career. Now, the mother was talking to reporters, and she was saying that they've been in an off and on relationship for 11 years. She said they've known each other since they've been in middle school, and he's been abusive the entire 11 years, according to her. And he was threatening her when he found out that she was pregnant. And I guess he met up with her and that's when he ended up killing her. And so the reason why I want to talk about this, man, because if something goes down, it's most likely with someone that you know. Yes, somebody will jump out of the bushes, somebody will approach you in the parking lot, but it's most likely somebody that you already know, somebody that you're already close to. And so, ladies, if you're ever caught up in a situation like this, and I'm not here to be the church, all right, but if you're caught up in a situation like this, and, you know, you're pregnant by somebody else's child, and they're, you know, threatening and they're violent towards you, then you might want to stay away from the case. And I know that it's easier said than done. And if you're a man in this situation, there's no need to take it this far, man. Like, don't be a coward. Just own up to it, man. Take responsibility, you know. And here's the crazy part, man. And I have this article attached to a link below in the description. The crazy part is when they interviewed his wife, she said that she already knew about the relationship. She already knew that she was pregnant, you know, so it's like, okay, even though that's a bad scenario, what's the big deal? Why kill somebody over that? And the mother stated that, you know, she was telling him that, hey, you know, I'm going to have the baby, but you don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to put him under my last name. I'm not going to say anything. And I guess he didn't believe her, you know, whatever. Or even if he did believe her, I guess he just didn't want her to have the baby. But he took it to this extreme right here. And the reason why I'm posting this video, man, because I just want you to know that this is a possibility. You know, I'm making this video because there may be somebody that's in this exact same situation, and you might be going into the exact same path. And there's things that you can do to get out of this situation. You know, you definitely don't want to meet somebody alone and try to talk it out. In that case, and you know, you might want to get it to the point to where you do have somebody with you at all times, and just tell them, hey, man, I don't feel safe around you, but I do want to talk about this. And of course, they're going to say, oh, this is ridiculous. Come on, I'm not going to do that. You know me. Or just keep things over the phone, man. This is a very tough situation. You know, of course, the guy's a professional boxer. He's a fighter, aggressive and all that good stuff, and pretty much had that abuse over her head. And it's more than a senseless death. It is 2 senseless deaths. It is her and the unborn child. It did not have to go this far. And I don't know what else to say about this, man. All I can do is get the story out there and, you know, reach out to people. If you are in a situation like this where somebody is abusive over time, or you have a friend that's in a situation like this, man. You know, I lost a friend last year. You know, she was in an abusive relationship, and, you know, the boyfriend ended up killing her. You know, I didn't know that she was in an abusive relationship, but I found out on the news. So anyway, man, that's all I got, man. So just like I said, you can share this story if you're in a situation like this yourself, or if you know somebody that's in a situation, man. It could be a life or death situation. Keep your head on the swivel. That's all I got.